What up, YouTube? Today we're going to talk about this whole mess going on between Sneako and YourRAGE, where it seemed like Sneako just randomly decided on stream recently, as of today, to take shots at him and others unprovoked.
YourRAGE, who's trying to, oh, Sneako, let me find out you run your meme page. You can't even admit that you don't believe in transgenderism on Twitch. You know you don't believe in trannies. You know you believe there's two genders, and you are not even allowed to say that. The more you clown me for this, the more we need to clown them for the fact that they don't even have basic freedom of speech. This is why Rumble is necessary. All these pages, and right now I'm even in group chats with these major meme pages with the people that dominate Twitter. They're all trying to say, why are you going to try to say that Jinxie shouldn't release the podcast? That nigga invited me on his podcast. Jinxie invited me to his home to do a podcast, and then he got too afraid because he wasn't able to cook me.
The fact he thinks that Rumble is the place of freedom is baffling to me, because yes, Rumble does allow freedom of speech, but they also have no censor to it. And I bet you money that the $100 you can make on YouTube is probably 5 cents at Rumble. Mind you, this is the same man that at one point had $100,000 in 1 month off YouTube, and he went nuclear and just burned down his whole entire empire because he didn't know how to shut his mouth. Now, this did warrant a response from YourRAGE himself. First dude to ever get CTE from streaming. And he shared a couple of screenshots, one of them which showing the news of him signing a 2-year deal with Kick, and him just sharing out a tweet with the number 2.
If I got CTE, then go on Twitch and say how many genders there are. If I have CTE, go on Twitch and say what you really believe about trans people. If I have CTE, the next time you get a box from Mr. Beast Feastables, tell us what you really think about Chris from Mr. Beast and the fact that he abandoned his family to go and put on a wig. Be honest about that, because I think that's CTE. I think that's a brain damage type of opinion to believe that it's okay to go and leave your kids behind because you're addicted to porn.
Or how about it's none of our business and we shouldn't give a damn? You don't just walk up to a random person and just say, hey, your buddy decided to leave his wife and kid. Why should I care to tell him? If Mr. Beast don't give a damn, why should I? It's none of my business. Rage did respond to Sneako's response. This dude got caught tweeting off the wrong account like he KD, now trying to change the topic to some gender shit. This is why nobody likes you. And this is when I was on Twitch.
How many genders are there?
I mean, from what I learned, there's 2.
Do you believe in multiple genders? Or do you believe they're just females and males?
I mean, I could be ignorant, but I just believe in what I learned. From what I know, in my brain, there's 2.
Going to do coke?
I bet.
From what I learned, there's 2.
And in all honesty, that clip right there just nullifies Rage's point. Because if he was going to really lose anything, or, you know, have business opportunities all of a sudden be no longer available to him, he would have never, well, I ain't going to say he would have never went to Kick, because they probably wouldn't have cared. And if that was the case, I don't think Rage would have gotten the bag from AT&T. He wouldn't have been able to do business with Cash Nasty. He wouldn't have been able to do business with a lot of other people that he does business with now. If Rage was indeed a brand risk, there would be a lot of things that would not be going on for him. But the problem with Sneako is he wants people to just randomly blurt out some shit about trans people, or he'll want people to randomly blurt out what they think about the Palestine-Gaza conflict, even though most of us just don't give a damn. We got our own problems to worry about, just like over there. They got their problems, we got ours, and that's that. That's how the world works.
We do not care.
And in general, I am so sick of the whole, is there more than 2 genders discourse. I just think it's just a silly discourse to have. At this point, it's annoying, and I would just like it if people stop asking that question to people. Do you think there's more than 2 genders? The real crux of this whole thing, Sneako is mad because he's the only one sitting on an island alone, and he wants his friends to be there with him and lose everything that they bust their ass to get, just so he won't feel alone. How about this, Sneako? You want company with people who done lost everything they built. Look no further than Fresh and Fit. Or hell, I'll do you one better. Pearl Davis got demonetized as well. Nick Fuentes demonetized, deplatformed everywhere on God's green earth. You go link up with them. They're your buddies. Or should I say, fellow extremists. But y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Till next time, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.